日はや休みが好き仕事はや二度寝が好き怠けたまま暮らすの無理
Welcome everybody to my top 10 best work anime. My name is Misty/chronexia, and this week we are going to cover a family-friendly topic. No, nothing to do with the new YouTube Ad-friendly system. I don't care enough to come up with an excuse. So yeah, work, job environment, it's a thematic that happens in a lot of anime, and there's about 10 that I feel deserve a bit more of exposure. Have a seat while we go through my 10 favorite ones.
アウェイです。だったらホームがあんのかよって言われれば新人には現場はどこだってアウェイなんだけど。
Number 10, Sorega Seiyu. I wanted to start with this one who completely swayed me off my feet when it came out in 2015. Sorega Seiyu is an anime about voice acting anime. There's some Lost Irony Inception going on in this show for sure. But for someone like myself who have seen countless shows, having a chance to see what true Japanese voice actors go through in the industry to become professionals in the craft was a breath of fresh air. I wouldn't recommend it for everyone because it's kind of an episodic format with very little events happening, but to me it was absolutely fascinating to watch. The story follows 3 girls as they progressed in their dream of scoring voice acting roles. I highly praise this one despite being number 10.
あの光が宇宙にすいませんじゃあ戻しますあの光が宇宙に通じてすいません
俺は今からどうすればいいと思う
こっちに聞かないでほしい
新人って先輩働いて何年なんすかえ
Number 9, Servant X Service. Servant Service is another anime in a similar format. It's an episodic show following 3 women who works as civil servant in a city. Basically, government employees. They go around every day handling paperwork, directing phone calls, and attending meetings. What really made this anime shine, however, was the cast. The whole atmosphere had something soothing going on. Despite this job being probably incredibly stressful, it's a comedy slice of life. You won't really engage yourself into a crazy plot that goes through multiple episodes of progression, but it's light and endearing. For anyone hoping to find a good time and chill, this is a show you might surprise yourself to enjoy quite a lot.
先ほど他の課に行ってきたんですが自己紹介のたびにへこみますもしもしこれだから公務員は嫌なのよ大人の仲間入りをする日が私にもやってきたのですよし
Number 8, New Game. If you're a gamer, this anime is for you. Underneath all the superficial moe factory you might notice on the surface, you will find the core of this show, a gamer's industry. The story follows Aoba, a fresh out of high school girl with a passion for video games. Just like the previous 2 entries, this falls more in the episodic category with lifelike skits of events that would normally happen in the mindset of a gaming industry. It's pretty interesting since you get to see programmers, level design, production, direction, modeling, and so forth. Of course, many of those have caricatures personalities, like someone who's so shy they avoid talking to people and send instant message online instead. It's a bit goofy at times, but overall it's a nice setting I recommend to a lot of people.
何してるのじゃあせめてスーツの正しい着方くらい覚えようぜそれ運ぶの手伝うわいえ大丈夫夏な別の仕事を思い出したのでお願いしてもいいですか
Number 7, Working. I think this is legit the only title I could not include in doing this list without stepping outside of my house to see a burning cross waiting for me. I mean, it's straight up in the title. Just like everything so far, Working is an anthology of episodes about a group of people working in a restaurant. The episodes follows them weekly as they serve customers, tend to small tasks, and build a universe where you can grow fond of this tiny family. I'm trying my best as well to make sure every title so far in this top 10 covers a different job, and so far we got voice acting, civil works, game creation, waving table, and the next one's about Pop Idol. That's cute. You think you can guess it, right? No, you won't. Whatever you think it is, it's not that. Please don't need to lie in the comments. No one would believe you anyway.
やられた。まだやってないです。
邪魔になるからやめなさい。
山田もお二人の役に立ちたいです。
役に立ってるから。
61番、最上京子。大根でバラを作ります。 は
Number 6, Skip Beat. Told you wouldn't guess it. Anyway, Skip Beat is a girly anime, or so I thought when I was first brought in the premise. Let me tell you about it so you can go through the same mental process I did. Kyoko, the main girl character, is a shy and naive lady who supports her best friend as a successful male idol. The dude is blatantly using Kyoko, and he tosses her to the trash once he's done using her. To exact her revenge, Kyoko decided to become a pop idol herself as well. So you can see how girly it is. Well, it isn't. After going through a severe transformation, you see Kyoko develop a new passion for the industry, and she works her ass off beyond any other girls. She commits to the job in the most badass way. There is some light romance mixed in the bunch, but it's a fantastic piece I love every second of it.
夕方までじっとしてるのも何かな。大丈夫ですか、カリア社長。鳥さんたちと仲良くなろう作戦。なかなかうまくいきませんね。
Number 5, Area the Animation. Embark on a soulful quest that revitalize your inner youth. No, I think I'm overselling it like that. Is alright, I guess? Yeah, it should be more of the beat of everyone. Area is a 3-season adventure following the shenanigans of Gondola's tour guides, Akari, Alicia, and Aika. Oh, and also the cat mascot Area. All of them travel the world as they soak in the various atmospheres it provides. It's a laid-back anime where you can have the chance of bonding with everyone. It's a bit slow-paced at first, but everyone is likable in their own way. Also, I heard they cleared a Kickstarter for the dub of this anime. I suggest you guys look forward to it if you're into dubs.
なんか素敵です。私もズビバゼ熱くてちょい気分です。みー先輩、私が。へえ、東京今日36度だって。
Number 4, Shirobako. Still on my streak of finding different jobs through each entries, we get to Shirobako. The anime is about anime. No, literally, the show is about making an anime. Get some more of that inception going on. I think this one is one of the most accurate representation of what goes on when creating a show. People see the final product and dismiss it as something simple. It is so much more complicated than you could ever anticipate. Regardless, you follow a troupe of high schoolers attempting to make it in that very harsh environment. If you think you have the stone to look behind the curtain, you'll find out just how much of a masterpiece this work is. I hope you can try it out.
なんで色ついてないの？そういや、俺まだこのカットチェックしてなかったわ。これさ、なんで？
最高、帰ろうぜ。
最高。続き。
Number 3, Bakuman. Bakuman, just like Area, is a pretty lengthy anime. Except, well, it's not about girls in the wilderness. It's a story about two friends who decide to work together and create a manga. As they go through the different seasons of Bakuman, you'll get to love the characters, or hate some, depends on your taste really. The anime truly offers a very pertinent and interesting window on the whole mangaka aspect. If you ever wanted to make a comic book or a manga, they go through some pretty intense process and it's captivating if anything else. But it's also still a slice of life rom-com with shonen elements and might be too passive for some, so instead, how about these final 2 entries coming up?
お前の告りだし、なんか怪しまれてね。
はい。やっと来た。宇宙勤務。まもなくテクノアラ社オフィスブロックです。無重力、衛星軌道、宇宙飛行士。
Entry number 2, Planetes. I think that's how you pronounce it in Greek. Planetes is a space anime. Normally that tiny detail is enough to turn off a lot of viewers, but Planetes isn't like any other space anime out there. The story begins following a group of people on a space station. There is Ai, a girl fascinated with the cosmos. On the space station, she is part of a team called the Debris Section, where their job is to go out in space and collect space garbage. It's a job that is being laughed at by everyone. As the story unravels, you connect and attach yourself to the crew. And god, just talking about it, I'm getting shivers again. It's a fantastic anime to commit to, you won't regret any second, and you'll keep thinking about it long after you're done with the show. That's how good it is.
もう最悪。リュシーたちと違ってさ。
どうだすげえだろ。
はい、シャトルから見るより綺麗です。
おはよう相馬くん吉野くんこれは昆布かおにぎりの定番だね
And finally, entry number 1, Shokugeki no Soma, also known as Food Wars. I know they're in the school theme, but let's be real, you and I, we both know they're studying for a job that the main character is already starting with in episode 1, but he chooses to go in and perfect his craft. That's also without counting all the internship they do in actual working scenarios. And look, I go on a quest of excuse to prove my point, but at the end of the day, this show is amazing and it belongs at the top of every list. If you have not seen it, the story is about Soma, a talented cook who decides to go study in the most prestigious culinary school in Japan. There he fight off in a MasterChef cookout battles, and look, you gotta experience it for yourself. Take my word for it, it's amazing, try it. And look, the real reason why I wanted to include it is because the 3rd season is coming out in fall and I'm super excited for it, so you should catch up.
小西さん
Alright, this is it. Let's wrap it up. Look, we both have to go our separate way. No, it's fine, I get it. School started again. Plus, all the work you gotta do at home. Who's really gonna have the time to like a YouTube video? Or even subscrizzle, am I right? How's my guilt tripping game? Is it working? Damn, I'm losing my touch. Anyway, you know the drill. Same time, same place next week. If you run out of anime, watch Misty the Library Chronexia. That's a new title I gave myself. Anyway. Or you can always wind back time to check out some of my previous lists and stop being so goddamn picky and watch the stuff I recommend, even if you think it's meh at first. Anyway, you know I love you no matter what, and I'll see you next week. Take care!